Hey y'all, it's Ella Livingston with Coco Asante, and welcome to episode 2 of Chit Chat with the Chocolatier. I know it's been a long time since I posted an episode. I'm so sorry. Basically, Valentine's Day was killing us, but we are back now, and I'm super excited for today's content because I'm going to share with you guys how I got into the space that I'm at. A lot of businesses start out in their homes. I know that was me for multiple years. I created this chocolate company working out of my kitchen, but I quickly realized that my kitchen was not large enough to produce at the capacity that I needed it to produce at. Now, unfortunately, I did not have the funds in order to purchase or lease out a commercial retail space. And so I went for the next best thing, which is a shared kitchen space. If you haven't heard of this, you need to look it up. It was a game changer. Now, depending on where you're located at, you may or may not have that many options. Chattanooga, we have 2 commercial kitchen spaces that at least I know of. One is through Launch Chattanooga. It's called the Kitchen Incubator. The second one is the Chattanooga Commercial Kitchen. I think that's what it's called. But anyways, so those are 2 really great ones that you can join. Oh, I almost forgot another one. Proof Barn Incubator is a kitchen incubator. All right, so I moved into a shared kitchen space. The space that I found was perfect. It was pristine, it was clean, it was large and spacious. And so I ended up joining that one. Now, the downsides of a shared kitchen space is that it is expensive. It's not as expensive as a retail space, and it's not as expensive as building out your own place, but the cost does add up. So there was a base price for however many hours I used the space, and then also for storage. So if I required refrigeration, if I required shelf space, it did cost. Now that meant I had to transport things back and forth if I did not want to pay for storage space, but I got lucky and the people that were managing the shared kitchen space were amazing. Unfortunately, the pandemic hit and I had to leave the shared kitchen space, plus my lease was up, and I went back to working in my home. But that quickly became too much. So eventually I got this space, which is at the incubator, and let me tell you guys, it is the absolute best. The pros, first and foremost, views. I have views of the aquarium. I have downtown city views. The price, it is a lot lower than what you would expect for a downtown space. Another pro is the support. If I need help, I can walk across, to the other side of the building and get support with the business counselors. There's also a lot of collaboration happening. We have a lot of amazing businesses that reside here, and I use them. When I need pictures done, I go to a business that resides here. If I ever need support with a podcast or a video shoot, I get it done here. So that's an amazing thing, is the collaboration that you can do with other businesses located in this building is phenomenal. Another benefit of being in this space is I got to build it out as I saw fit. So our suite has 3 rooms. This front area is kind of like the welcome area where you see my desk. Then when you go into the back, it's our kitchen. That's where all the magic happens. And then we have a room that we haven't really built out yet, but that's going to be our bean to bar space. And the first con I will say is actually the same thing as a pro. So I told you one of the pros is that we can build it out. That's also a con because it means that you're spending that money to build out and get the equipment, the sinks, the refrigeration. If you need a hood installed, you're doing all of that out of pocket rather than a shared commercial kitchen, which already has all of that for you. Another con I would say is that this is not a retail space. And so customers can't just walk in and come in like it's a storefront and purchase. This is just our manufacturing space. But honestly, other than that, 2 cons, and there's endless amount of benefits, you can't go wrong with going to a shared kitchen incubator space. In this section, I'm going to show you what our suite looks like before. That door that you see to the back goes to the kitchen. We are currently in the front room, and the door that you see to the left is like an extra space. So this suite used to be an office space where they did like computer stuff. And so we needed to be more functional as a kitchen. So we ripped out all of the carpet. We gave it a fresh new coat of paint. Here in the back is the kitchen space. We've already actually installed the water tank, the mop sink, hand washing sink, the 3-compartment sink, and the grease trap. And we've already ripped out the floors. And here is baby Bella. Say hi. No? You gonna say hi? All right, bye. Here you see me prepping the floors for our garage floor paint. It was a lot of work, y'all. Here we are laying it down. There's hubby in the back helping me. And here's the finished product. And here's what our space looks like now. We have our packaging station to the left, our spraying station, some more packaging, a refrigerator, which we are about to trade out for a newer one. Yay, progress. Some of our supplies and ingredients, our racks, some more molds, some of the brooms in the back, and our compartment sinks, etc. And then to the far right is our tempering machine. It is our pride and joy. And then the tables down the middle is where we do all of our work. So it's a lot of space that we needed. All right, here is the front room. It's what you most often see behind me. I wanted to create a front room where people could walk in and immediately know they were at Coco Asante's space. I wanted it to reflect our brand colors and our identity. So we went with the colors a rich blue and gold, and I wanted to have my logo there. So we actually got our logo, that vinyl sticker, made by a company that was in the incubator. They actually were bought out. Well, he sold his business. Kudos to him. So he's no longer here. All right. And here is my decoration. Like I said, I wanted the space to make me feel happy. When you walk in, here's our final setup of the front room. I'm so excited, y'all. Ta-da! Doesn't it look good, guys? Look at that logo. It took us a while to fix it up and make it nice and clean. Look at that. It's a space that I am so proud of. All right, you guys, that's it for episode 2. I hope you learned a lot about what sort of resources there are for small businesses that are growing out of their home space, their home kitchen, and what options there are for venturing out and finding a cost-effective way to make your product with enough room in a space without going all the way down to a retail space. Now, eventually Coco Asante does want a retail kitchen. We want a storefront where people can come in, see how bean to bar chocolate is made, and then of course enjoy our luxurious treats in a beautiful upscale setting. But we're not there yet. So until then, we're going to be producing as much chocolate as we can in this beautiful space that we have at our local incubator. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to reach out. You can post a comment below. I do try to stay active and respond to all comments, or you can DM me on Instagram at COCOAASANTE, or at Coco Asante, basically. All right, that's it. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you for episode 3. Bye.